with any luck, this is working now. We'll find out in a minute, I guess. If this thing ends up on the stream or not, then we'll know. This is a old arcade game. Obviously, I've got an emulator, so I don't have an arcade machine hooked up to my shit. Anybody who's ever read comic books probably already knows what this is. And that is that it's the fucking Punisher. In order to get this to operate properly, I had to fucking do a display capture because it doesn't recognize this as an actual game. So that's going to make things a little more awkward than my last test stream. But there it is. This guy's hiding in here like an asshole. Get out of here. You, get out of here. Give me that knife, fucker. Alright, karate shit. Oh. The fuck out. This was a game I spent a lot of time fucking with back in the day. A little out of practice at it. And when this came out, I didn't know it was a thing right the fuck away. Oh yeah, that's a thing where if you hit the button, it fast forwards, it makes everything move faster. I spent years, up until recently, reading these fucking comics. So when I found this game at a random arcade one day, it was kind of a big fucking deal for me. This before any other like good games that come out. There was that really crap one on the original Nintendo, which wasn't worth a shit. Not really. It was trying, but limitations of both Nintendo and their console kind of prevented that. It was mostly kind of a behind-the-shoulder shooter before you could do that. But found this one. Played the shit. I wasted a lot of money playing this shit. And this was before the around the PS2 when you started getting some actual Punisher games. And a lot of people probably played that one on PS2. Wasn't perfect, but it was a good game. Kind of the same thing with this one, but it's a kind of a classic style beat 'em up. It's meant to kick your ass, eat up fucking quarters. Not the most unfair thing I ever played, but as you can see, sometimes this shit piles up. Now, you do have a grenade. I'm trying not to use it because I got limited stock of that shit. I guess I could because of the boss. Yeah, like that. Get out of here. Now, the only way I'm going to know if this is actually fucking working right is if, you know, I check. But with me doing a screen capture, I'm not going to be able to check it very effectively during. Now, with having a bunch of my shit pop up on screen. The guy in the fucking bus is giving me the thumbs up over here. Well, I'm about to shoot this motherfucker in the face. And of course, goofy shit is going down in Florida, because, you know, where else? This cursor off the screen here. And now I'm just gonna break something to set off all the alarms. You can go fuck yourself. Alright, come here. Yeah, the fuck. Hey, come back here with that axe. Thank you. Alright, fuck you. Oh, really? Fuck you. Fuck off. Thanks for the grenade, dickhead. Get out of here. Ninja bitches. Kind of annoying. Oh, yep, because of that. The fuck out. Get out of here, Leon. I'm just gonna bust the fucking window. And fuck all kinds of this shit. Can't use a gun because I got this fucking axe. Now I can use the gun. Fuck you. You looking at? Money, money. Hey, might as well grab him. Get some health back. Find a rat. Get some more health back. You know, a woman in a dress like that comes and hugs you, you probably feel pretty healthy afterward. Get out of here. And now everybody's gonna fucking eat some shit. The fuck out. Hey! I keep doing that shit by accident. It actually saps your health. It's one of the things in this game had a super move, but it fucks with your health. And try not to use that shit unless I absolutely need it or I'm about to just die. Here comes the first of the actual bullshit bosses. There's this fucking robot in here with a big fucking laser that jumps all over the room like an asshole. Yeah, pretty much like that. Because the Kingpin's a dick, and apparently he knows a robotics engineer. And yeah, that was pretty much expected. Let's get the fuck away from that bullshit. Ow. As you can see, early on in the game, this is where you were going to start spending some money. Because this thing is designed to kick the shit out of you. And it's got triple the life you do, pretty much. You can use the weapons on it. They're not always incredibly fucking effective. And of course, my shit chooses now to fuck around with me. Get out of here. I'm gonna have to turn off fucking messages. Oh, nope, thanks. Oh, none of that shit. You! Why? Really? I have to apologize on that shit popping up. Unfortunately, it's the time of year where I get a lot of fucking bullshit spam emails from home fucking gardening companies and insurance places and shit like that. Fucking ridiculous. Shut up. Okay. Yeah, your general point tally and shit at the end. This is normally how you get extra lives. And this area here is where one of the more annoying enemies starts to show up, called Pretty Boy. It's this obnoxious, skinny little robot with a human head on it that flips its arms around like it's Inspector fucking Gadget. It could grab your ass from across the room. Like a typical exchange at a Punisher, guns are involved. Fuck this car. I'll fuck that guy too. This game had some freaking pretty bitchin' music back in the day. Considering it's just running on the CPS system, which was an old Capcom arcade cabinet system, processor, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't bad for the time at all. Get out of here. Yeah, you can have it. Oh yeah, you can have this too. Come here. Oh yeah, that's helpful. Finish this axe off so I can pull my gun. That's the one issue I have with this. Get off of me. With this game is you can't get rid of a weapon till it's broke, so when you're in a gun section, that can fuck you over pretty hard. You need to get the fuck out of my face. And so do you. Oh. Really? Fuck you. Taking your shit. You're still here. He holds it like it's got a foregrip on it. It doesn't, but it's just the way the animation for the sprite was. Get out of here. Hey, come here. Ran out of ammo. I'll take this shit. Oh, really? Fuck you. Alright, fuck that noise. Oh, you're back again. And there's fucking Pretty Boy. I hate this motherfucker. As a matter of fact, fuck that shit. As you can see, having a gun here don't always help with these guys. Give me that. Yeah, and they also explode when they're done, which makes them doubly annoying. Get the fuck out of here. Break some more shit. And here, for anybody who was a fan of the old school X-Men, is about to be a familiar motherfucker that some of them dealt with once upon a time. And who, at a couple of points in the comics, also actually worked for Lady Deathstrike. I'll just keep his axe. And, of course, this motherfucker shows up. Like I beat him in the fucking skull with a bat. It's karate bullshit. Give me this axe back. You need to get the fuck out. You too. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Oh! Shut up. Get the fuck out. You're still here. Yeah, pizza. Aight. Fuck you. You stubborn ass. Now you're dead. Alright, down we go. I probably should have got rid of this axe before Bonebreaker showed up. Oh well. Gonna be a little uglier. No, never mind. It's fucking Lance from Ghosts and Goblins. Little Capcom reference there. Yeah, fuck you, Bonebreaker. That's not good. Ah. Hey, ah, oh, jeez, no. Fuck that. Ah, yep, that happened. Get away from me. Fucking pretty boy. Nope, thanks, don't want none of that. Ow, yeah, you bitch. That is the one issue with the front of this guy's fucking rig, is there's a fucking flamethrower on it. That's what I get for trying to grab that health. Hey, fuck you. Okay, the guys with the guns are off the screen. That means the gun is no longer active, which means I gotta throw shit at him or punch his ass. Which is a bit of a problem when he does this shit. Nope, thanks. Fuck your missiles. Come here. Fuck, I'm gonna use the grenades. Yep, figured that was gonna happen. Oh, and we're back. Alright, well, that'll make things slightly easier. As long as I'm not getting shot. Sometimes with this guy, it's a good idea to try to keep a couple of the robots or the gun guys on the screen, because it's easier to hit fucking Bonebreaker with the gun than it is trying to punch his ass. But then, of course, that's still going to happen, because it is an arcade game. Yo, fuck you, dude. Got your ass. And explosions, because Frank don't give a fuck about shrapnel, apparently. Just a sec to check something here. Heart of the bottom. As I said, this stream ain't going to be perfect, because running these emulators on here is kind of awkward. My brother informs me that part of the screen is jacked on the bottom. Didn't get all of them. Fuck. As you can see by the tag there, if you play with two players, the other guy can play Nick Fury. A little more difficult to do on the PC, obviously. So one problem here is that even running this thing in full screen, with it being an emulator, it doesn't run it properly here for me, so I get all this thing where it shows the top of the window, and it doesn't show the stuff unnecessarily on the top of the screen all accurately, or the bottom of the screen, so there we go, I guess. Work in progress. I just don't think it's meant to work with these emulators, necessarily. Alright, motherfucker, get out. So, like, this ain't gonna be perfect, but hey, I'm gonna throw some on a channel. I mean, nobody's watching it, but somebody might look at it eventually. At least something will be here. Oh, not you again. Could you stop that shit? Get out of here. Hey, get the fuck out of here. You. Can't see these motherfuckers sometimes. They pile up. Get out of here. And Leon throwing shit at me. Bitch, don't stab me. Yeah, this part here is scripted. It's just how you get up to the top. You break these motherfuckers. As long as you get the fuck away from them, they'll kick your ass too. These fucking dudes. I don't know if they're supposed to be skaters or surfers or what the fuck this shit is. And yes, in case anybody's wondering, partially because of the limitations of the CPS, there was a lot of clones in these criminal organizations. You've probably seen Leon about fucking 100 times at this point, and these goofy motherfuckers. Get out of here. Y'all dead? Nope, there you are. Get out of here. Except Leon's now been renamed to Bakosu. The fuck is that? And he's still here. You have a knife. This is the weirdest fucking train ever. Fucking conveyor belt on this shit. Get the fuck out of my face. Red lamp. Fuck you. Give me that sword back. The fucking katana. There. Now get the fuck out of my face. You're still here. Come here. Get the fuck out of my face with you. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, karate that, motherfucker. Fuck you. Yan Lee. Oh, okay. Apparently you're supposed to be a kung fu motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my face regardless. Reminds me of the comics when, I forget which one it was. It was one of the Max series where Frank fights this little itty-bitty Mongolian motherfucker working for the Russians. Little crazy martial arts fucker. He actually has to bash his ass against the wall and then beat him to death just to get rid of him because the fucker won't die. Mean little fucker. Disturbing because he's like a dude. The dude's like 4 foot something, if that, and he's ripped as fuck. The bitch don't wear nothing but like a pair of fucking like briefs when he's fighting. Weird little motherfucker. And here we have Bushwhacker, who, to anybody unfamiliar, is this former CIA Wetworks crackpot using some freak-ass nanotech to basically form parts of his weapons and body into weapons like he's fucking Clayface with guns or some shit. I have one of these. Motherfucker's huge. He wasn't quite this much bigger than Frank in the fucking comics, but, you know, video game bosses and shit. The problem with this dude is, you can see, he's got ranged and fucking close range attacks, so fighting him's kind of a pain in the ass. Especially when you got these goofy motherfuckers showing up at random. Ah, yep, saw that coming. Just not fast enough. Motherfucker's got a recliner in here in the engineering car. Some fucking leopard skin shit. Give me this. I don't even give a... Oh, shit. These bitches again. Get out of here. Yo, stop that shit. Ah. Give me this. Ow, yep, that happened. This dude was a quarter fucking sucker. As you can see. You better hope you had some grenades when you got here, because this was a pain in the ass if you didn't. Like, you get a bonus at the end for having grenades left over, but a lot of the time it's better just to use the damn things. And when he does that, it means you got an extra life. And of course, we have Fisk here, also known as the Kingpin. Anybody knows Marvel probably got some idea who he is. And now we got these motherfuckers just bust into one of Frank's safe houses. This one I don't particularly recall, except for maybe from the Warzone movie where this motherfucker's living underground in a sewer. That was not a bad movie, incidentally. It was not a big budget movie, but for a Punisher flick, it was not bad at all. Had an actor in it playing Frank that does not get a lot of work from what I've seen, but he's not a bad actor, especially if you give him a role that he can work with. Now, more of you guys. And I don't know what the deal is with, being Frank, with this game's mechanics. I guess because it was primarily meant to be a beat-em-up. So there's this weird thing when you're fighting. Frank will only pull a gun if there's a motherfucker on the screen with a gun. Like it's that weird-ass Nintendo Dick Tracy game or something. You're not supposed to shoot a motherfucker unless they're actually armed. Although in Frank Castle's case, that makes a great deal less sense. Just rats. Okay. Oh, there's a motherfucker in there. Okay, took you long enough to show up. Hey, yo, give me that fucking torch. Oh, that went off the screen, didn't it? Oh, no, it didn't. Get the fuck... Oh. Really? Fuck you. Give me this. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face. Hey! No. Scram. Wow, you're still alive. Piece of shit martial arts, motherfucker. Get out of here. Guys, do not listen. Give me this shit. Hey, there we go. Now, one mild complaint I have about this stage is a long-standing rival of Frank's, which they kind of used in the Punisher movie that had Thomas Jane in it, with John Travolta is, at least that's what they're trying to say his origin was in the game that came after that. But Travolta's character supposedly became a long-time rival of his known as Jigsaw, which is dude he through a plate glass window and basically turned his face into a jigsaw puzzle after multiple surgeries. Get out of here. Really? Okay. But he's, there's a part in here where he's supposedly in it, but it's basically a mini-boss reskin of one of the big fuckers with the M16, which you fought earlier in the game. It's a little disappointing as a boss, because he's not hard to get rid of. He's just a standard kind of mini-boss enemy. I would have thought Jigsaw would have got a little bit more play than that, but evidently not. Get out of my face. Yeah, that figures. Go away. As you can see, there's a problem with these guys being the range even in melee. So it's good to just use your damn grenades and get the fuck rid of them if they are being a pain in multiple numbers. Large groups, whatever. That would be the problem. That bullshit right there. And then their heads fucking explode too, which does not help. Bitch. Pizza, because why the fuck not? Finally extricating ourselves from the fucking sewer. To a bunch of motherfuckers trying to kill me still, which is nothing new for Frank Castle. Really? Get the fuck out of here. Oh. Foreground objects in old arcade games. Often an issue. Get the fuck out of here. That dude is still fucking alive. Shut the fuck up. Hey! Yeah, forgot about this shit. Fucking Donkey Kong lives out here, apparently. Get that out of here. Gonna be a bit here where I need a gun shortly, I think. Let's just get rid of these fuckers. Ah, God, not you again. Fuck off. Oh, this bitch got fucking... Really? Shut up. Get the fuck out. Ah, the motherfuckers with fucking buck knives out of here. Get the fuck... This bitch with his fucking nunchucks. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face. Have a knife, bitch. That sucked, didn't it? Hey! Oh, well, that's helpful. I want the knife. And that would be why. I knew this part was coming up somewhere. Bitch. You need to go over there, asshole. Hit this shit. Fucking boomerang? The hell? Okay. I'll take that. Ah, shit. Of course you are. Okay. Give me that. Gonna give you a grenade? I'll use a grenade. Fuck it. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, they're trying to pull that bullshit Azuna drop shit on me. Get out of here. And yes, these bitches will fucking pull the Azuna drop on you if they get close enough. And we have a cabin, which, by the way, features a duplicate boss fight. With this annoying motherfucker right here, with more health. A lot of games were guilty of this back in the arcade era. They would replicate a particularly difficult or annoying boss to kind of keep you putting the quarters in. Get the fuck out of my face. Ow. So yeah, that'll happen. So what that? Ow. Ow. Yeah, see, that's not always easy to get around. I need to get this fucking Uzi. Yo, you bitch. Forgot about his little charging rocket punch shit there. Give me that. Take what you can get fighting these motherfuckers. The Kingpin, by the way, which is a fight that is not far off from here. For a long-ass fucking fight through his building. Ah, shit. Hey, that's annoying, by the way. Getting around some of this guy's attacks is not an easy thing to do. I'm going to end up using all of my grenades here. You can hear occasionally there are points where the engine will actually recycle the music, because there's always a little bit of a pause when the track resets. Because some of these boss fights last a little bit longer than they probably need to. Apparently I had 3 grenades left. Now don't ask me how the fuck Frank got over there through the window once he blew a hole in the side of the building, and maybe he had a fucking jetpack or some shit. He just kind of launches in here. Now we shoot every motherfucker in this upstairs lobby fucking area. Just is about how that would go. There was actually a stage in the, I forget what year it came out, but the PS2 Punisher game where you did bust into Fisk's tower again. There was a really long-winded, weird fight with fucking Bullseye in that game, too, before you even got to where Fisk was at. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about these motherfuckers with the grenades. Good way to get some grenades, but also a pain in the ass if you don't stop them fast enough. So just throw that shit at you. Throw 4 fucking grenades at a time. Shit will mess up your day. What's that? Hidden doors and shit in the walls here. Motherfuckers literally coming out of the wall at woodwork. Wide array of the same motherfuckers we've seen before, but again, it's an old arcade game, and a variety of enemies is not always high priority with just the normal scrub tier fucking enemies. You need to go away. A little later on, you start seeing more of the guys. There's more of the areas with the gunplay going on because you start getting harder enemies. Did not mean to use that move. Fuck off. The guy with the torch, he needs to go away. Look, stop. Come back here, asshole. Come here. Give me this. I could just say this is a flamethrower. It's really not. It's a fucking acetylene tank with a fucking torch hose hooked up to it. Yeah, because I would actually know that. Get out of here. Get the fuck out. Shoot the bitches and then get the guy with the Tommy gun. Oh. That's not fucking cool. Give me this. Fuck off. Ah, this bitch. That is one reason why the ones in the black gear are really fucking annoying, by the way. Because they will pull that spinny bullshit on the routine. Get the fuck out of here. Hey! Sneaking up on me as shit. Get a food. That head's technically a grenade, but yeah, as you see, if you don't pick it up fast, the fucker will explode on its own. Okay. Oh! Another Scully clone. I'll just... Oh, you can... Forgot there was a thing. You can actually just wrestling move that motherfucker if you grab him and jump. I'm wasting a lot of grenades here because I know I'm going to die a shitload in these bits coming up. It just ain't no getting around it. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Give me his torch. Let's go. I'm breaking a hole and shit. I think we're dropping onto the elevator. Yep. Go away. Now this is where the earlier mentioned boss fight, alleged boss fight with Jigsaw comes in. And it really isn't, because it's, like I said, it's not really befitting of one of Frank's oldest living enemies when it's just a random mini boss with a reskin on it. It's a little disappointing. That would supposedly be him there in the green. As you can see, he's a reskin of the big red guy with the helmet. He's just got some slight respriting work, you know, he's got a different face on him. Can chuck these sticks of dynamite at him, but it ain't always conducive. You can screw him over this way. The cursor takes a minute to catch up, but as you can see, he ain't going nowhere. And the Kingpin's building, for obvious reasons, is one of the longest stages in the game. And it is chock full of assholes, and some of the more annoying enemies in the game will make repeat freaking appearances in here. Again, a game I really enjoyed, but definitely not without its flaws. Let's just grab this shit and this. Don't need that. If memory serves, there's some more of these robot motherfuckers. Yep, there they are. I'm just gonna do myself a favor and just start grenade spamming, because fuck these guys. I think I'm out of grenades. Nope. Got the gun, though. And there we go with that shit. Got rid of one of them. Dude with a flamethrower is being a bit of a pain in the ass. Get the fuck out. You know what, motherfucker? Fuck you. How are you alive still? Stupid karate bitch. Get out of here. Yeah, I know it's not karate. He's supposed to be doing kung fu, but he's wearing a fucking... looks like a ripped up karate gi, so fuck it. I don't think the designers were really trying that hard. In the case of that enemy's design. I thought I killed that motherfucker. Like I said, this game ate fucking quarters like a motherfucker. Bitch, look. Get out of here. Get some of these motherfuckers out of my face. Give me this. Waste a bullet to get there, but I need the health. Oh, perfect. You know, we're gonna use a grenade for that shit, because between them and him... That is an unnatural way to bend. Lady, what the fuck are you doing? This grenade. Get the fuck out of here. Weak floors. And here we go with Fisk. This fight is going to take a while and I'm going to die a fucking lot. A little bit of an English typo there. This gets ugly. You get to use a gun quite a bit because a lot of these dudes got guns, but at the same time, barely anything damages Fisk in any meaningful way compared to the amount of health he's got. So even the gun is not a solution necessarily. This motherfucker's built like a tank. And as you can see, you get anywhere near him and that's what happens. Then he laughs and all those little idiots giggle. He's got a laser in his fucking staff, lifted right from the guard robots. Then you gotta do this shit again. That laser is really annoying because when he's off screen, you can't really see where he is when he fires that stupid laser. Melee in this dude is not some easy shit to do because, as you can see, he's got a counter for everything. This dude was a monstrosity to fight because in a beat-em-up game, you have an enemy which you can't really get close enough to hit him. So you have to rely and wait for these guys with the guns to show up and then trying to take a shot at him. You get within a certain range, he uses the laser. You get a little closer, he blows smoke in your face, which somehow damages you. Don't ask me how that works. Fisk, you're a fucking giant fucking dick. Of course. Shut up. Ah, shit. Get out of my face. Where the hell did he go? Oh, of course he did. Fuck you. Now this is going to be a short stream. It's the end of this game. I'm probably going to do some more test work. Maybe use some of these emulated games, trying to figure out how to get these captures to work right with the window. So I'm probably going to cut this off once the credits are over. If only because the credits are kind of entertaining in their weird ass way. And these old arcade cutscenes. as you can see, some grammatical errors in the credits because this was translated, you know, from Japanese. It was not perfect back then. A melodramatic credit sequence, well, pre-credit sequence, really. And during the credits, you have Fury and fucking Frank shooting the shit out of the credits. 200. By the way, how many guys you actively kill in a game does reflect in this section right here. That number is accurate. This is, if you're into beat 'em ups, this is a fun one. I'd honestly say if you find a reputable freaking ROM emulator. I think it works on MAME32, WinCoax. Those are the two that I'm aware of. Anything that'll run CPS ROMs. This is not a hard game to find. People have got it all over the place. And since you can't get the arcade machine, this is about the only way you can really fucking play it. It's not that I'm aware of. I mean, if you find the arcade machine, like any cabinet, it's pricey. And I don't know how well maintained some of the cabinets for this game were on top of it, or how common they are to get a hold of. As we continue to fucking blow up the credits. You fucking pretty boy skulls. Q sound. Q sound was used on a lot of Capcom games, right up into the Darkstalkers franchise. Oh, and here we go with this. I guess I gotta do this. It don't save it on them, but I always do it anyway. And yes, this was what I used to put in the arcade cabinets back in the day. And that's gonna be the end of this.